Well, well, well. Say it ain't so, guys. A lot of you are wondering about the last video that I did. But what you don't understand, guys, is the magnitude of the problem. See, a lot of you, you're asking questions, and that's good. It's good that you're asking questions. But guys, please do me a favor. Stop repeating the same question. I'm seeing a lot of you, you're posting questions like, what does this have to do with Nolan Wells' death? What does this have to do with anything? Well, it has everything to do with it. You see, when it comes to Nolan Wells' mother, she gave up 3 of her kids. And those kids have nothing to do with Nolan. So we're talking about a woman who is acting like she won Mother of the Year award. And she's acting as if though she cares so much about Nolan. But if she really cared about her kids, why she gave up 3 of them to the previous man that she was with? Oh, it's now ringing a bell now, right? Yeah, I know. It's ringing a bell now because you couldn't understand. You couldn't understand what was going on. Now you do. The reason why we're bringing up the fact that Mississippi basically exposed Nolan's mom is to let you all know that she's not being real to the people. She's posing like she's Mother of the Year, like she's taking care of her kids. But if that was the case, why did she give up 3 of them? Do you get it now? So while you guys keep repeating yourself, I need for you to stop do that. Stop repeating yourself when it comes to questions. Use your brain. Stop being an NPC. When a woman comes to social media and she exploits her own son's death for personal gain, and she's acting as if though she's this great mom, but yet news come out that there are 3 other kids and she gave them up to be with their dad, you got to conclude that this is not a mother who really loves her kids. This is a mother who is putting on a front for us, making us believe that she's this great woman. And I need for you guys to understand that. I need for you guys to realize the truth, that she's not this wonderful mom who loved Nolan. I don't even believe Nolan lived with her, guys. I really believe that she is just benefiting off of the fact that he's dead. I don't know about you guys, but didn't we see a case like this before? Where there was a mother who was basically benefiting from the death of her son, but the son really never lived with her at all. So it's like, what's really going on? You know, people keep coming in the comments getting mad at me, saying, what does this have to do with Nolan's death? How did Nolan die? Let's stick to the information. Nolan drowned. How much more you need to know? Nolan drowned, guys. Could we stop being stupid? What are y'all waiting for? Like think about this, guys. What exactly do you want? What exactly do you want when it comes to Nolan Wells' death? What do you want? What do you want us to say? You want us to say one of his white friends did it? Would that make you feel better? Because that's not what happened. You guys got to stop, man. Stop blaming people. If Nolan Wells' friends was black, let's just be honest, guys. Nobody would care. Nobody would care if his friends were black. none of you would care. You know? Case in point, Ken Liverpool, he was a black man. He drowned. He was on a boat. He was with his friends, and all his friends were black. And guess what? Nobody's talking about that story. You know why? Because nobody cares. The only time we care, guys, is when it involves what appears to be a black man and his white friends. That's the only time we care, guys. And that's just the honest truth. And nobody want to admit it. You know? Nobody want to admit the truth, man. And it's sad, guys. What we got to look at is where are these kids and why Nolan's mother gave them up. Because it looked like there was some issues with the family, some sort of drama, and she couldn't deal with raising those kids. So I question that. I question any mother that would give up her kids to the baby daddy without a fight. You tell me. That says everything we need to know. Because I'm looking at the situation from a mother's point of view. Real mothers would never abandon their children. And anytime we see a situation where a mother abandoned her kids, guys, that is when we know that that woman is no good. I don't think she loved Nolan. I don't think she did, guys. I don't think she loved him. She didn't, guys. I don't think she loved Nolan. I think it was all one big play to get all of us invested, to make us believe she's mother of the year. But now, look what happened. Mississippi exposed her. And it's so crazy. Y'all get mad at me for reporting the news. I don't understand that. Y'all get mad at me for reporting the obvious. Like, what do you want me to do? It's news. I have to report the news, guys. Y'all want me to play this little game, this emotional game. Who killed Nolan? What really happened? He drowned. That's what happened. He's dead, guys. All of this nonsense about who killed him and all this other stupid stuff, we got to stop all of that, because we're basically accusing people without no facts. There are no suspects, guys. There are no suspects. Okay, his friends are white. What does that mean? That they killed him because they're white? Ken Liverpool friends were black. I don't hear nobody talking about the case. I don't hear not one person on YouTube talking about the case of Ken Liverpool. Look it up. All his friends were black, and nobody's questioning nothing. Nobody's saying we need justice. Nobody's saying no justice, no peace. Nobody's marching for him. You know, they set up a GoFundMe, the family trying to get their little money. But when it comes to the Nolan Wells case, Ken Liverpool can't even touch the magnitude of the publicity, you know? So I'm just looking at this thing for what it is, guys. For what it is. Nolan Wells' mom, I don't think that Nolan was living with his mom. I think that he was possibly with his possibly biological dad or somebody else, because I don't think that Christine really was fit to raise kids. Because look at all the men she dealt with, guys. She dealt with Nolan's father. Then you got this new information that popped up with the guy that have the 3 kids custody. And then she's with Mr. Wonsley, and she had kids for him. So when you think about it, this woman had like 6, 7 kids, man. 6, 7, 8 kids possibly. I don't know. That's a lot of damn kids, man. She been around the block, bro. So all I'm doing is reporting the news on exactly what I believe happened. And I'm just sharing my thoughts, and people getting upset because I'm making sense of a situation that a lot of people don't want to talk about. And that's crazy. You know, this woman could have been abusive to those kids. I mean, why would kids be given custody to the father if she's such a loving mother who cares? If she's a woman who takes care of her kids, she's there for her kids, she loves her kids, why would a judge award them to the guy. Why? One reason could be he have the resources to take care of them. But in most cases, let's just be honest. Normally, under normal circumstances, when a man get full custody of children, it is because those children were in danger while with the mother. And I think that a lot of you guys are in denial of the fact that these kids could have been in danger with Christine, and nobody want to talk about that because y'all trying to give her this public image of Mother of the Year. But she was not no Mother of the Year. So she's out here acting like she cared so much about Nolan, but she's basically getting rich off of him, guys. She's out here getting rich off of her dead son, guys. Y'all gotta look at this thing for what it is. She's making money off his death. Come on, y'all. Y'all playing too much, man. Y'all acting like this is normal. Whose sons die and they on TV every day? They on social media every day. They made almost 800, well, they already made over 800,000 already. They're looking to get $1 million, guys. They trying to get as paid as possible. They like, look, this kid dead, that's cool and all, but I gotta get this bread. That's what she's saying right now, fam. Think about this. Why they let Christine do all the talking and they don't let Mr. Wonsley do no talking? Think about it, because he's not the biological father. Your boy Emmanuel, he was on Don Lemon. Emmanuel confirmed that Mr. Wonsley is Nolan Wells' stepdaddy. I told you guys this already. Y'all got mad at me. I've been told y'all that before the news came out. I told y'all that man, that dark-skinned dude, that's the stepdad. And y'all busy was telling me that I'm a liar, that I don't know what I'm talking about, that I'm a hater, I'm jealous, I'm all this negative stuff. Y'all were condemning me, and all I did was speak the truth. That's all I did, guys. Don't get mad at me because she a deadbeat mom, because she gave up her kids. Any mom that would abandon her children, guys, is not a good woman. I don't care what nobody say. What mother in her right mind would abandon 3 of her babies and then come on social media and act like she's this Mother of the Year? That don't make no sense, guys. Makes no sense at all, but this is what's going on. And I'm trying to bring this news to you guys so y'all understand the real. Because the last thing I want you guys to do is sit around supporting someone that's not really a good mother or fit to raise kids. You know? Nolan was out there drinking and partying. He didn't care about doing the right thing. This is why we got to put out these videos, because it's like you guys are doing the same thing y'all did with Carmelo, man. Y'all doing the same thing. Right now on social media, they're saying that Nolan was jumped, that he was in a fight. You got some weirdo video where you have some white woman, she's out there talking about, yeah, I saw him fighting. I'm like, what? I don't know where you saw him fighting, but there's no proof that he was in a fight. Nobody showed photos of the body and said, oh yeah, he was beaten, he was struggling, he got marks and abrasions, and he was cut. You don't see nothing of that sort, guys. So when y'all listening to all of these lies, man, y'all gotta do something about this poison. This is just toxic stuff, guys. Like, it don't make no sense. But this is the world that we're in right now. People, they're just lying for clicks, guys. For clicks, for views. This is what they're doing. They're just lying every single day. And I'm trying to get you guys to think on, what's right, what's wrong, what's going on with the case. But it's like, y'all don't want to hear, man. Y'all don't want to understand the truth. And I'm telling you this thing all the time. This woman gave up her damn kids, bro. Who does that? Who would give up 3 of their kids? And now that the news is out, rather than you guys, rather than y'all taking consideration that Christine gave up her babies in order for her to be free so she could play with Mr. Wansley. It all makes sense now. She gave up them damn kids so she could date Mr. Wansley and end up having more kids. That's what she did. Come on now. Y'all know I'm telling the truth. How many times have you seen women, guys, who had kids, they gave up the kids to the baby daddy only so they could go out there and get pregnant again with more kids from the new man? Come on now. Y'all keep getting mad all the time, bruh. Every time I'm speaking, y'all want to get mad at me, bruh. Don't get mad at me. She's the one who's the deadbeat, bruh. She's the deadbeat mom. She's the one that don't want to do what's right. You know? She out here gaslighting the people, acting like she's this faithful, good woman. She have all these baby daddies, all these dudes that she been messing with. And instead of y'all hold her accountable, y'all busy questioning me, talking about, oh, what does this have to do with Nolan? It has everything to do with him, because she's acting like she's mother of the year. She's acting like she's without fault. But if she was such a mother that cared, she would have been taking care of her 3 kids. But no, she ain't want to take care of them, fam. She ain't want to take care of them. You know? She did not want to take care of them kids, y'all. She wanted to party with Mr. Wansley. That's what she wanted to do, guys. She wanted to go out there and party with the new man so she can pretty much live her life. She wanted to live her best life. How many relationships have you seen women, they had kids, right? And they basically gave them kids up to the baby daddy so she could be free. Because if she would have had those kids in her life, she wouldn't have been able to really connect with Mr. Wansley. She wouldn't have been able to connect, guys. So she got rid of them, gave them to the baby daddy, said, look, you take them. And y'all don't see a problem with that? Y'all busy asking me, what does this have to do with Nolan Wells? It has everything to do with Nolan Wells. It means that she didn't care about 3 of her kids enough to keep them. She took the easy way out and gave them up to the baby daddy. How come she ain't tell us about this baby daddy? How come she ain't tell us about these kids? She busy talking about Nolan like she raised him and whatnot. We don't know what she did, fam. If she didn't want to raise her other 3 kids, then why she ain't give up Nolan? Nolan's supposed to be the firstborn. Think about that. Nolan's supposed to be the firstborn. So if she gave up 3 of her kids, then why would she keep Nolan? See that? She's acting, guys. I really, really believe that woman, she don't love Nolan, y'all. And y'all keep getting mad at me saying that that's being insensitive, that, oh, you know, she lost her son. We shouldn't say that. We should pray for her. How do we pray, guys? How do we pray for a woman who set up a GoFundMe and she's getting rich off the death of her own son, guys? How do you pray for that? You can't pray for that, guys. She's wrong. It doesn't make any sense. Who sits online and exploit their kids that pass away for cash? That shouldn't even be on her mind. She's supposed to be basically acknowledging the fact that she know that her son drowned, and she should be advocating for, you know, safety when you're on boats and wearing a life jacket. And she didn't even speak on the fact that her son was drunk. He was drunk, guys, possibly using drugs. And it's unfortunate that he pretty much was out there drinking, partying, and she ain't even acknowledging it, guys. She don't even want to let the world know the truth. And I think that that's what's problematic about this, is that she know that her son was out there drinking heavy, and then she lied, guys. She lied. I believe it was on, was it Don Lemon? I think it was Don Lemon. She lied about her son not being drunk, guys. That's what she did, y'all. No cap. She lied about it. And that's sick, guys. That is so sick for her to know that her son did these ungodly things and she just ignore it like it didn't happen. That's why we got to talk about these things, guys. We got to talk about them, guys. Like for real, you know, because this is not right, man. This really is not right that Christine wasn't there for her 3 other kids, and yet social media is supporting her like she been this great mom the whole time. Like, come on, man. We got to do better, guys. We got to do better, man. I think a lot of us, we're being ruled by our emotions, and we're not looking at this thing logically. Instead, we're letting social media dictate to us how we should be feeling. Like, they want us to be emotional about Nolan Wells, but nobody's asking the real tough questions. You know, why Christine is not talking about the fact that her son was drinking. Nobody's talking about an accidental drowning. Instead, they playing the race card because they're trying to blame it on the white friends. And y'all can't see that this is a problem? Y'all can't see, guys? Come on now. Y'all should be able to see this. Y'all should be able to know that something ain't right. Something ain't right, guys. It's difficult for a lot of you to understand because you don't want to really look within. You don't. You don't want to look within, guys. Instead, you want to blame other people. And I think that that's the problem. We want to blame white people for something they didn't do. You know? That's what we want to do, guys. We want to blame somebody that's white. But yet, if all his friends were black, nobody would care. Think about that, guys. If all of Nolan's friends were black, would anybody care? Nobody would care, guys. Nobody. Because right now, nobody cares about a Ken Liverpool. He died, and up to now, nobody cares, guys. Why is that? Because when you're black and all your friends are black, nobody takes the case serious. The only time we take it serious is if you have white friends. That's the only time, guys. You gotta have white friends. In order for us to take you serious, you gotta have white friends, and that is when people will say, you know what? Yeah, we'll take you serious because your friends are white. So we can play the race card. We could do all of that race stuff. But yet, look at the situation, guys. Look at what's happening. The mother is profiting off of Nolan's death like never before, guys. She's profiting, making hundreds of thousands of dollars off of his death. And she shows no emotion, no empathy, none. Think about the funeral, guys. You ain't see no family members. You ain't see no relatives. You ain't see no cousins. You ain't see nobody speak on behalf of Nolan. Y'all not paying attention, man. Think about this. A whole funeral and nobody was speaking on behalf of Nolan. No family members, nothing. Got some drums here. It's just sad, guys. Nolan died and his family didn't care, guys. They didn't let nobody speak on behalf of his death. And it's just sick, man. It's really sick. How many of y'all been to funerals? You have cousins, you have family members, you have people that show up and they speak on behalf of you. Nobody spoke. No cousins, no relatives, nobody. You know why? Because it's a Filipino family, y'all. And remember, Mr. Wonsley is not Nolan's biological father. So what cousins are they gonna bring? They can only bring Filipino people. But if they would have did that, it'll blow their cover and the world would know that you're dealing with a Filipino family. Uh-oh. Think about that. It's a Filipino family. If they would have brought the cousins from the Philippines, then the world would be like, hold up, this is not an African American family? Because it's not like Mr. Wonsley could have brought his family because he's not kin to Nolan. He's a stepdad. Do you see that? It's just sad, guys. It's sad that I gotta break this stuff down. I gotta do this content. I gotta make you guys see the truth. And it's like, no matter how much I break this stuff down, it's like people just don't want to listen, guys. They don't want to listen. They want to argue with me and make me out to be the bad guy, and all I'm doing is sharing the truth. That's all I'm doing. So I'm gonna get up on out of here, gang. I'm gonna come back with more videos, and it is what it is. I'm gonna go do my workouts over there and get my push-ups going and head back home, do what I need to do. So let me get on walking over there, and we're gonna do what we gotta do, guys. It's just sad, man. It really is sad that in today's day it's difficult to reach people. It's difficult to try to get this truth out there because people don't want to accept it. They really don't. So it is what it is, guys. I'm just going to sign out, do what I gotta do, and hopefully we can grow in this knowledge and we can wake up to this truth, because all I'm trying to do, guys, is get us to really be focused on what's happening, because there's a lot of drama, a lot of issues, and I need for you guys to really wake up to the reality of what's going on. So I'm gonna catch you guys in another video. So rate, comment, and subscribe. Do what y'all gotta do. I'm gonna go do these push-ups and call it a day. All right? So peace and blessings, y'all. I'm out. Peace.